Manatee, Trichicus manatus.
Hello, my name is Nash Turley, and we're at Blue Spring State Park in Central Florida. Now behind me is warm water coming out of the ground that's about 72 degrees year-round. And this is important because manatees come here to stay warm. In the winter, manatees are out in the ocean and the water gets too cold for them. And if they're in water below about 66 degrees for even a few days, they can die. So they'll migrate inland even 10 to 20 miles to warm habitats like this, which are critical for their survival. Manatees are most closely related to a similar looking animal in the Indian Ocean called the dugong. And dugongs and manatees together are then most closely related to elephants. Now, manatees are fully aquatic mammals. They live their whole life underwater. When you live your whole life underwater, you don't really need limbs for walking, you need limbs for swimming. And so they've evolved to have these cute little front flippers. And they don't have hind legs at all. They actually have a fluke, which is a big paddle that they move around with. They also have these really cool nostrils, which are valves. So when they're underwater, they close up and seal water tight, and when they poke their nose up to breathe, they open up to allow air in. Manatees are also herbivorous. They only eat plants. They can eat up to 100 pounds of plants a day. They can grow up to 15 feet long and 1,900 pounds. Manatee populations have actually been growing recently. They were endangered, but recently they've been changed to threatened. And that's representative of what's happened here at Blue Springs. So back in the 70s, there were only 14 manatees that were seen here in the winter. And over the cold periods this winter, there were over 400 here. So it's encouraging to see that these populations are growing. And that could be in part due to greater regulations that are preventing boat strikes and protecting sensitive habitat.
And here's one now.
Oh, look!
Thanks for learning about manatees with us. And if you're ever in Florida in the winter, see if you can visit one of their gathering areas to witness the manatees for yourself. Have a good one, and see you next time.